If I had to put a title to this message, I would call it The Art of the Bounce Back. So here's the story. So I wanted a PlayStation 2 when I'd say I was about 8 or 9. So I asked for one for Christmas, and my parents, they said, don't be disappointed if you don't get it. And so I'm like, okay, I've been a good boy this year. I woke up Christmas morning just excited, like, yeah, I'm gonna get the PS2, I'm gonna go back to school, I'm gonna brag about it. And I woke up, and under the tree was a bunch of Matchbox cars, some clothes, didn't really want them, but no PS2. In my room was a PlayStation 1 that I kind of neglected in favor of that PS2, and when I didn't get it, I just remember thinking, I was good, I didn't mess up in school, I got good grades, and I got all this stuff, and why didn't I get the PS2? And I'm like, man, my mom, it's her fault. She didn't talk to Santa Claus. But I'm wondering if somebody walked in wondering the same thing about God. God, I've done everything that you've asked me to do. I put my faith in you. Why is it then that I'm still waiting? It's been 6 years, I don't have a significant other. It's been 3 years, why don't I have the job that I want? Why are my kids still doing what they're doing? God, you promised me this. Why hasn't it come to pass yet? So, why would Naaman expect Elisha to come out to him? This in the story, he said, I thought surely he would come out to me and then he would wave his hand over the spot and then I'd be healed. Why would Naaman expect that? If you go back to, I believe it's verse 1, it says, he was a valiant soldier. How dare Elisha send a messenger out to meet a man like me? I'm a valiant soldier. I can see Naaman right now. He's probably sitting, waiting on Elisha to come out, and he's probably like, what? Where's the man of God? Where's the prophet? I'm here. I came with my soldiers and my chariots, and I came with all these gifts for you, and well, where are you at? And I can see him naming his accomplishments. Didn't he know I killed 100 soldiers in one battle? I'm valiant. God says I'm valiant. Why isn't he out here? I'm here. Where is he at? He took it personal. I put myself in the story. I started making it personal. God, I teach. I'm a teacher. I'm in ministry. I pray before the service. They may not see it, but I pray before the service. And then we start making it real personal. I clothe the naked. I feed the homeless. I feed the hungry. We talk like God doesn't already know our accomplishments because he's the one that gave them to us in the first place. What you've got to remember is God is not a respecter of person. So don't take it personal when God doesn't do what you want him to do in your timing. My second reminder, examine your expectations. See, here's the thing. God doesn't operate according to our preferences. I feel the spirit of Burger King. God said, I won't do my will your way. You have no idea what I'm trying to do for you. But back to the text. Naaman said, are not Abana and Pharpar, the rivers of Damascus, better than all the waters of Israel? Couldn't I wash in them and be cleansed? My translation, if you're going to ask me to dip in water, why the Jordan? There's tension in this text here. The Jordan River was dirty. How's my skin going to get clean in dirty water? Your skin, the only way it's going to get clean is through dirt. It's like how? The millennials, we like to say, how, Sway? How? How can you put money in an empty bank account? How can you heal me of cancer if chemo doesn't always work? I've seen people pray for how? You got to explain this to me. But Holy Spirit said, maybe you're asking the wrong question. I can't believe that God is going to come through and focus on how he's going to do it at the same time.
That's good.
Why? Because how is dependent upon sight. And Paul told us that we walk by faith, not by sight. So let's keep those letters H-O-W, but let's move them around a little bit. Let's ask who. Third thing, manage your emotions. Now this one was huge for me because I struggle with emotional vulnerability. So this point right here took me some while to grapple with this. Naaman's anger was really justified in the story, wasn't it? I mean, he's traveled all this way to see this man of God. He gets there, he's waiting, and finally the guy sends a messenger. He doesn't come out. Read it. A messenger came to Naaman and said, go dip 7 times in the Jordan. How? And then he tells me go dip in the Jordan River. I'd be angry. I mean, wouldn't you? Be honest. Raise your hand if you would be angry if you're being told to go dip in some dirty water and you've got a skin disease. Anger or any emotion really is a great motivator. If you get angry enough, you'll do anything, right? I mean, they're really good motivators, y'all. I mean, be honest. Those of y'all who are married, mostly men, motivators in one season are navigators in another. The fourth and final point, I'm almost done. Trust the process. Even through his anger and his frustration, Naaman still had a process he had to walk through.
Yeah, he did.
Naaman finally walks through what he was told to do. He says, so he went and dipped himself in the Jordan River. How many times? 7 times. The number 7 is significant. God rested after he made the world. He rested on the 7th day. The Israelites walked around Jericho 7 days, and on that 7th day they walked around 7 times. 7 is the biblical number of completion.
Yeah.
Naaman's faith was in what he was told originally. There's a man in Israel who can cure your leprosy. And then after he responded, he went to Israel, and Elisha sent him a rhema word. The rhema is what we're supposed to really be listening to.
Yeah.
You have to walk based on the rhema God gave you.
Yeah.
See, he had the opportunity to be healed, but the thing standing in the way wasn't his outlook. It wasn't his faith. The thing in his way wasn't his outlook. It was his obedience.